Okay, now that we're ready for the legs, we have this smoothed out. We're going to make 4 coils, and they're going to have to be hollow coils because the legs are going to be really thick. Okay, all of the pinch pot animals need to have 4 legs, so we couldn't do things like penguins or fish. We're all going to do something that has 4 legs, and you can see even with this one how these are hollow underneath. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to need one of these skewers, and you're going to need just a chunk of clay. And just like with coils, I have people squish and kind of rotate this so things are more round to begin with. And then you can roll this in your hands to get something that's a little bit more like a coil. And then you can go ahead and put this on the table and smooth this, give yourself plenty of room so you can get something that's round. Okay, and I know some of these animals won't have very long legs, so this would probably be enough for 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this and show you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut in half and trim the top and the bottom of this. So now I've got these pretty big coils that I'm going to hollow out. If you wanted your leg to be skinnier, because as we hollow the inside, it's going to get bigger. So we're going to, let's say, I'll do 2 of them. So we'll do this one that's a little skinnier. I would still go ahead and trim the top and bottom off. Okay, so I've got 2 different ones. This might be where it's a giraffe, and this one might be where it's an elephant. Okay, something different. You could even cut these in half, and if you had like a short little dog that you were going to do where they needed little legs. Okay, so this is the hard part. I realize this is difficult, but this makes it so much easier. If you do it this way, you won't have a seam. Okay, you won't have to score and slip a seam together. What you're going to do is use this to put a hole through it. You're going to put it in the middle, and I have to put it straight up and down so I can look at it, and I'm going to rotate so I can tell that I'm not going out the side. Okay, and I'm going to rotate and push this up, and you can see it's close to the center. That's good enough. Okay, so I've got this skewered all the way through, so now I'm going to put this on the table, and I'm going to roll. Since I want the thickness to be the same at this side as of this side, I'm just going to roll up and down. Okay, so I'm going to take this on the table, roll this up and down, and you can see by doing that I have now a hollow piece. It's a little different on each side, but that's okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this one, so go ahead and put that up at in the middle and push up. I'm going to rotate. You might have to do this a couple times. The first time you do it, you might not get it, and that's okay. You just roll another coil and try it again. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so go ahead and take the same thing, put it on the table. You're just going to roll up and down. So it's like a rolling pin, but it's on the inside of it. And that maybe I didn't do quite enough. I'm going to go ahead and roll a little bit more. And this should work. Okay, and this is going to go on the pot for the legs. Okay, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on how you would actually cut these so they don't end up sticking out like that. Okay, we would have them where they would go up and down.